I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna go to Fort Jericho. Fort Jericho, for me, sounds more interesting. So we're gonna go to Fort Jericho. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are gonna play more Banishers.
I'd like to see the Highlands again one day. These mountains aren't they bad, but I'm no Ben nervous.
Yours is a hill compared to Pico Torquino. My mountain is bigger than yours.
Aye, but my island is bigger than yours. Call it a draw, shall we?
We got some good upgraded equipment from playing. Some of those, if you get a chance to go into the void breaches, do it. They're a little tough, but you get some really good gear out of it. You really do. Alright, on to Fort Jericho. That's interesting. There must be a cave. Oh, I see. I see how to get up there. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go.
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with.
Yeah, at least he's honest in his own crabby way. Is this what everybody would have to do to get to Fort Jericho? Savage River. This is for the Bane Ring, right? What do we got? Punch attack is increased by 50%, but the spirit points cost of the punch attack is increased by 50%. Interesting, so you're trading damage for how much spirit points you're getting. I'll tell ya. Defeating an enemy with an attack increases the damage of the next heavy attack by 150%. Yeah, that's wristband. Ah, like a, okay. That's the Bane Ring.
Can't he beat the snow? My sisters and I used to have snowball fights all the time. Of course, they always had to win. What about you?
I once went to Cambridge with my mentor, Nicolas Fatillo de Didier, to visit his friend Isaac. Now, Mr. Newton is a great scientist, but he and Nicolas did drone on. Looking out the window, I saw white. I went into the courtyard. Snowflakes drifted slowly down. I'd like to say I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I danced in the snow in the courtyard at Cambridge University.
I don't think there's... I think that's freaking awesome. So that looks like the lift across. Aha. Not quite going this way yet. But we are getting...
One less to
Follow my voice.
sit down.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Not today. Oh no.
Did you hear that?
Yes. Nearby.
There it is. No, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, so wait, there's a way over here? There is. When in doubt, look at the map. So now we're getting into copper, huh? Must be up here.
They're vexed now.
Have some of this.
You guys can't stop me. Huh. What happened to this place? There we go. It'll be easier to get up here. Oh, 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 oh. What is the wheel for, then? Let's look at the map. Okay, take the lift. Huh.
You've done quite well. You'll make a passable banisher yet.
Had your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge builds itself a body.
Right. A scourge will always build a new physical body. Very good. Top marks. Want another? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
The nature of a ghost. Ghosts have ties. Yes.
Ghosts have ties, objects through which they're bound to someone living.
Well, at least you have the basics. Not bad, I suppose. I hope it's enough.
There you are. It's right outside. The Explorer. More money. Since I've arrived in New Eden, I have been amazed by the lack of knowledge gathered about the area. It is like, for settlers, history of the place began when they arrived. Talks about fairy tales. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm really not reading it just for the interest in time and stuff like that, but I love that they built up the history of the area. We talk about a little bit of the old... Ooh, okay. I don't want to go too far off kilter, but... Oh. I haven't even reached Fort Jericho yet. Okay.
Where are you? Oh, there.
Do you hear that?
Over here.
Just find a new haunting case? On the road to Jericho?
Buddy.
Did you see that?
Let's follow it.
Haunting case, huh? I mean, hey man, we are here for haunting cases. We are here for haunting cases. Wait, something wanting to...
Buddy, come back to me.
She's that way then. Okay. Rebecca
What's her
Hardgrave.
name? Rebecca Hardgrave.
Please. I'm lost without you.
have another in sight. Watch out! Spectre possession.
Darn it.
See anywhere that could help?
Up there.
Okay, so we gotta get up there. And we can't get up there. It's a one-way street for right now. Okay.
Where are you? Oh, there.
I think a way to pass could be near.
Oh there!
Hey. What's going on with you, lady?
Wait!
Oh, Vardy. Vardy, come back to me.
I'll check over here quick. Does this lead anywhere? No. Just resources. Just resources. Hello, Miss Ghost.
Think I used to count my wound kills on one?
How about that? Just for an easier way to get up here. There we go. Alright, what's going on with you?
Are you Rebecca Hardgrave?
That's my name, yes. How may I help you?
Are you the one who's attracting the wolves?
Wolves? What wolves? Who are you exactly?
I'm Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Do you know what that means?
Banishers? That means... you can speak to the living on behalf of the dead.
Wait.
That's part of it, yes. Why, do you have someone in mind?
Ferdinando Miller. My Fardy. Death parted us, but my love is strong. I came back for him. I love him so. But not once has he come to see me. I must know why.
How did you
There's no
die?
delicate way to ask this, I'm afraid. How did you die?
We left civilization in New Eden Town for the cold desert of Fort Jericho. The path was steep and rough, and we were greatly burdened. It was hell, but we walked through it together. As we walked, I fell into a daze. I remember little after that. A pain that grew, a great, uncontrollable tremor. Fatigue, a deathly fatigue. Fardy was at my side, as ever. He held my hand, bade me sleep. When I opened my eyes, I was here, alone.
Wait. Okay.
How did you meet him?
'Twas market day. I'll never forget it. It was rich, exotic, an abundance of treasures from across the known world. I saw him through the crowd. Our eyes met. I didn't know it then, but I was meeting the love of my life. I could not admit it to myself, not at first, but I had to have him. And in the end, I did.
New Eden's a big place. Where can we find him?
We were on our way to Fort Jericho. We were to open a store together. It was to be a new beginning for us both. Together. Yet he's there, alone.
Why didn't you go to him?
If you know where he is, why not just go there?
I've tried. At first I was able to visit him in the quiet as he slept. I'd watch over him. But now, something hinders me. I cannot reach him. I must know that he is well.
We have to go now.
Find him, please.
So, what do you think, everybody? Did he find someone new? If he found someone new, could that new person be somehow restricting? I don't know. Interesting.
What are you thinking?
It's more of a feeling. Something's wrong.
She said he never visited. Why? Was it too painful? Or is it something else?
Maybe it's just me being a pessimist here, but I think he found somebody new, and that someone knew how to ward off spirits. God, that would break his heart. Her heart. Yep. So, I mean, there's a way up.
Bloody mongrel! Sit down.
Alright, so we're gonna make our way to Fort Jericho. Figure out what's going on with this guy, huh? Why did he leave his beloved? It's interesting, the terrible fatigue, and then she died. So it makes me wonder... Ooh, this is for Antea. Spirit points. Altar of the Invisible. Okay, so this is an absolute set. Oof. This is definitely a side area. another little figure. This might actually be where... Okay, so this is... I gotta find one more.
Get back up!
You're within gun range, Red.
Ugh. Careful.
Raging vandal. It's gonna be good.
Woo! Holy. Holy.
Looking at this is giving me the willies. Is it cursed?
Yes. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't have the other figure. They widen the range in which you find the dolls now. Or they're relatively close, but so far they have not been close. Hoping by going this way I'll find the other figure. Oh, wow. Oh, and there's another breach. Oh, man. Well, do I want to go through a breach right now?
I'm ready when you are. Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
You have entered an area affected by a ghost ward which prevents ghosts from manifesting. While in this area, you are unable to switch to Antea and use their abilities. Find the ghost ward and destroy it. Interesting. Oh my gosh. There it is.
I'm with you once more.
Oh, good thing I had a banisher. A banishing, huh? Oh, we're gonna need you for this.
Off you go then.
Ooh, there's the third one. Nope. Cleanse a cursed object.
You are sent back.
Ursa Major. What is that? What is Ursa Major? Oh boy. Hitting a weak spot with the rifle grants 15 banish points. Wristband, huh? Dexterity goes up, willpower goes up, vitality goes up, health goes up. But man, oh man, does the punch damage take a hit. Do I have anything that actually ups the punch damage? Doesn't look like it. That's interesting. But it helps in other ways. I bet you there's some guide somewhere that says the best builds. Like upgrading to this and then using this and that will make it you unstoppable or something, right? Alright, you guys, you want to see what going through a void looks like? Let's do it. As far as I can tell, it's a few combat areas.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Take that.
More fun. Bastard.
Actually, that's a good question.
Lightweight pistol.
got this guy. See ya. See ya, Buffalo Bill. More damage meant to you.
Reinforcements! They've get back.
Change targets. Tormented first.
Lovely.
Try this on for size. This bite's not easily chewed. You're done.
Throwing a tantrum, are we?
Yes, I mean, that's really what these breaches are. They're just a handful of combat encounters, and then well, that was interesting. Oh, have I ever had it where it's one of these before? Like in this space? I don't know. There's over there. Well, that goes over to there. Is there something up here?
No, this isn't good.
Didn't let me pull. This area always culminates in something that looks like this. Where you have to take out things that look like this. Oh no.
Careful. It's been stung.
Eyes peeled.
You have to take out these three before you can take on that thing. And that thing is not fun. And the bad guys just keep coming until you destroy those three. So, you usually want to get the big guys.
I see no more pillars.
+3 to all attributes? I mean, that's huge. And then we usually get a piece of equipment. Time to leave. So far it's been bringing us backwards. Back to somewhere. So like, where did it bring us this time? Brought us back to the island. Cool, okay. So I mean, what we'll do is we'll just go to the shelter. And then, yeah, we'll go to the shelter and go back to where we were. Silver Executioner. Ooh. What does that do? Hitting an enemy with heavy attack increases the damage of next punch attack by 200. Woo! I mean... Oh, really? All it did was just... Ah. Darn. It definitely lowers our health a little bit. The next upgrade is in need of linen. I don't think we even have a blue outfit yet, do we? No. I'll take money. Sometimes the things I cut out in the videos are things that we've seen before. And me personally, watching somebody do something over and over again is not very fun. So I like to showcase new stuff. Whoa.
Trouble ahead. Spectres are attacking the fort.
What?
No ground! Hold fire! That fellow's not dead!
That corpse is gonna shoot.
Your fire!
Why do I get the feeling that these silly ducks? Piss off!
Hold there! None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
Name's Andrew White, and you seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate, folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Let me see this one. They know I can help.
Bennington knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns bitter. Bottom line is, the captain is indisposed, and I'll not add your complications to the pile. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
No, let's go
Right.
do that.
I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher. Or put them to rest.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost.
Death knocks at
Come
their
on,
gates.
you bastards.
No wonder they won't open.
Come play with...
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow.
Alright. Let's figure out where that nest
More
is.
coming.
Come and get your back.
Coming from this way.
Spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
It's very true. Aha.
They brought more things.
That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
Actually, I had no idea this is where I had to go first, but... worked out.
I should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
There's obviously a wisp, maybe? There's a wisp or something. Well. So I gotta come back here. Take the lift. Point of interest. Is this the outpost, maybe?
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
Well, of course. Why make it easy? Alright. Right. Forget that I can do that. Turn around really fast.
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
Seeing weather like this, I don't know if you'd want cold. Oh my gosh. Reach the outpost. Find your way up. Holy moly, man.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Sometime.
To make you angry.
So that looks down on... Place doesn't look like I can go yet.
Think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
Whew. Myself caught in a wolf den, I guess.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
Oh, weird. Why have two? Why have two ways up? Do they just go to the same place?
Help us, please. We have a survivor. Come.
Wait, did I just... I don't think we can go up that way yet. Oh gosh, no. And I'm gonna have a crap ton of copper.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
Now, what is down there? That's interesting. What is down there to warrant me throwing that down? Oh. See what's going on.
Could this be what's drawn on the map?
Lieutenant, as required, this delivery includes lines, belt for lift system to entirely paid for in advance. Huh. What do we got here? New Eden shipping plans for everything in a surrounding system.
Looks like they were taken by surprise.
Think you could take on a ghost? Move it!
Hurry! She's being overrun! Come on!
Okay, let's go.
Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Come closer if you dare!
Sounds like we need to go help somebody.
My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
Wait, why can't I get those guys in one hit? Alright, big guy.
Can I join in too? Spectre heading for that corpse.
Whoa, that was weird.
Ready and
She likes us much.
See ya. Why is it doing that?
I'm right here, you know.
I'm fine. Stop fussing.
Hello.
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband.
I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
Oh.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
Why come back now? Like
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
Well,
We found the rest of your men outside. They're gone. I'm sorry.
We were overrun. I sent Matthews and Williams with the supplies to race for the hoist.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
difficult
I
choices.
suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up.
Ooh.
They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it. I love doing that.
Okay, so let's take stock of what I can and can't climb or do here.
Lock looks broken. I doubt that gate will ever open again.
I guess that Antea can take this out, yep.
Still impressive.
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's all her. I'm just the help.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
I didn't, okay.
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
Our sympathies.
Okay, before we...
You should stay with Helen if you want to enter the fort.
Okay, so that means we'll have to come back up.
this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
That's a relief. Follow me.
Whew. There's gonna be some heated debate coming up here.
White! Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. I'll find him there.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard
Oh, interesting.
and Abbott to bring it back.
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll, the owner.
Bathsheba.
What can I get you?
Holy crap.
A comb, perhaps?
A comb. Very funny. Red McCraith, and pleased to meet you.
I met your friend Miss Duarte briefly in New Eden Town. I'm so sorry for your loss. She seemed a vibrant and resolute young woman.
And she seemed eager to leave town as quickly as possible.
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
Well, let's look at equipment. What do we got? Red Goddess, Zen Mind, Spirit Pick. Damage dealt by Red Antia is increased by 20% to lower the spirit gauge. Hitting an enemy with the rifle stock reloads the rifle. Rifle weak spot damage increased. Manifestations damage is increased by 100%, but cooldowns are increased by... Oh my god.
I must take my leave.
And may God go with you.
You don't seem so angry.
No Ferdinando here.
You don't seem so angry like you did before. Okay.
The store. Ferdinando's? Closed. Are we in the right place?
Try next door.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds. And who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you, indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble. Thanks to you, me and my husband should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
I'll let you get back to your day, madam.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. What is this?
A sanza. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
Wait a second, where am I? Oh yeah, okay. So, what do we got here? Herewith remarked and confirmed that ownership of the store hereforth known as the property of Miss Rebecca Hartgrave now passes entirely without encumbrance to Fernando Miller. Confirmed by the relevant legal authority, meaning me, to be registered. Oh. So that store went from her ownership to his ownership.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
A piece of wood carved in the form of an amulet, but yet not yet finished.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
Locked. That's the door that I came into.
Stock to trade. He hasn't unpacked it.
Maybe he intends to move on. And who could blame him?
Let's see if we can go to the other one.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy.
Fernando's register. So he's been selling to other luggage and furnitures. Okay.
He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
What's this? Last will and testament. I, Rebecca, Mistress Rebecca Hardgrave, in the town of New Eden, being of sound mind and firm intention, bequeath to Fernando Miller, in the eventuality of my death, my entire estate, including but not limited to the following items. Oh no.
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher? Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Rebecca's haunting you.
I spoke to Rebecca. 'Tis she who haunts you. She sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales. To the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
Stuff looks good. Let's trade.
Now, my friend, we are conversing.
That's it? That's all you got?
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept. Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Now, why the hurry?
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
I'm just saying, man, that's maybe a little much. Oh, there you are.
A note?
Let's see.
Joseph, I received the things you owed me. They're good. I thought you were a liar. It seems you're not. Rebecca's slave, Fernando, was not satisfied with his dead mistress's fortune. By Pennington's order, he's a free man now, and a merchant to boot. This shite shall be the end of us, mark me. Anyways, we are quits, you and I. Until next we shuffle cards in the barrack with the men, I'll fleece you then once more. Ooh.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
He wants a clean slate. Tabula rasa. We know where to go. The barrack room.
Well, this took a turn I didn't think it was going to take. Holy. I did not think it was going to take that turn.
Bet that's what we're looking for.
A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
He played you, girl.
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he pretended to love her.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Nando, man, this isn't looking so good for you.
Banisher?
About your
I
past.
found papers. Official papers. They tell quite the story.
That's all in the past. For the good of my future. But you may as well hear it from me. As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too.
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
You're paying for this. This is the work. But I get the feeling it's the result that interests you, not the method. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
You're here at last!
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
Dude.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
True love requires you to let go.
The time to give this love story an ending.
Jesus cripes.
Rebecca Hardgrave, your love for Fardy Miller is sincere but unwanted. You're hurting him. Let him go.
Is it wrong to wish to spend your life with the man you love?
You did spend your life with him. Now your life is over.
He was mine. I wanted to keep him. Was I wrong?
You don't own him. You can't own him.
Let go. Find peace.
Peace? She gets peace? After all she did?
I get peace, but you get your freedom. I was wrong. I'm sorry, Fardy. For everything.
Farewell.
Man, they always throw you a wrench in those.
She deserves no peace. She put me through hell. You don't care, Banisher. Just one more mad master in a madder world.